Ever feel like your brain is a battlefield? You know what you should be doing, that challenging project, that tough workout, that daunting conversation. But every fiber of your being screams to do anything else. You want to be disciplined, to push through, but you hit a wall of fear, frustration, and procrastination. You're not alone. We all face these mental roadblocks. But what if I told you that the resistance you feel isn't a sign of weakness? It's a fundamental part of how your brain is wired. In this video, we're going to dive into the science behind why we avoid difficult tasks. Then, we'll give you a proven, step-by-step mental training program to retrain your brain to not just tolerate, but to crave challenge and growth. Get ready to unlock your true potential. This is how you train your mind to do difficult things. The neuroscience of resistance. Before we can fix the problem, we have to understand it. Why do we dread difficult tasks so much? It all comes down to two key players in your brain, your prefrontal cortex and your limbic system. Your prefrontal cortex is the logical, long-term planning part of your brain. It understands that finishing that project will lead to a promotion, or that going to the gym will make you healthier. It's all about delayed gratification and big-picture goals. But then you have your limbic system, the ancient, emotional brain. Its primary job is survival, to keep you safe and comfortable. It sees a difficult task not as an opportunity, but as a potential threat. It triggers a fight or flight response, but in this case, it's more like avoid or procrastinate. It screams, "This is hard. It might fail. Let's just watch YouTube instead. It's safe and predictable." Willpower is often thought of as a moral virtue, but it's a measurable mental resource. Research shows that relying solely on willpower is a losing battle. It's like a muscle that gets fatigued. When you get home from a long day, that willpower battery is depleted, and the limbic system takes over. So how do we get around this? We don't rely on willpower, we retrain our mind. The Mental Training Program, 5 proven methods. The good news is that just like you can train a muscle, you can train your brain. Here are 5 powerful, research-backed methods to wire your mind and make doing difficult things second nature. Method 1, the 5-minute rule. The number one psychological barrier to a difficult task is simply starting. Your brain builds it up into this huge, overwhelming mountain. The solution is simple, the 5-minute rule. Trick your brain by telling yourself, "I only have to do this for 5 minutes." Put a timer on your phone. Anyone can do anything for 5 minutes. You're not committing to the whole marathon, just the first few steps. What often happens is that once you build momentum and overcome that initial inertia, the task becomes less intimidating. The dopamine hit you get from starting propels you to keep going. Method 2, habit stacking and amp the dopamine loop. Our brains are wired for rewards. We can use this to our advantage. This is where habit stacking comes in. The idea is to pair a difficult task with a pleasure-inducing activity. Listen to your favorite album while doing the dishes. Sip your favorite coffee while writing that report. Your brain will begin to associate the difficult task with the positive feeling of the reward, creating a new, more positive neural pathway. This taps into the brain's dopamine reward system, making you more likely to engage in the behavior in the future. Method 3, adopt a growth mindset. This concept, popularized by Dr. Carol Dweck, is a game changer. The difference between people who succeed and those who don't often comes down to their mindset. A fixed mindset believes that abilities are static. You're either smart or you're not. You're either good at math or you're not. Challenges are threats because they might expose a weakness. A growth mindset, on the other hand, believes that abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Challenges are seen as opportunities to learn and grow. When you hit a roadblock, instead of thinking, "I can't do this," you start asking, "How can I learn to do this?" This simple shift in perspective reframes failure as a stepping stone, not a dead end. Method 4, the power of self-talk. Your internal monologue has a profound effect on your behavior. Negative self-talk, "This is impossible," "I'm not smart enough," paralyzes you. The first step is to become aware of this negative self-talk. The second is to consciously replace it with positive, action-oriented self-talk. Instead of "I can't do this," try "I will take the first step." Instead of "this is overwhelming," try "I will focus on one small part of this." This is a form of cognitive restructuring, a core principle of cognitive behavioral therapy, and it has been proven to build resilience and reduce anxiety. Method 5. Visualize success. Elite athletes and top performers have used this technique for decades. Visualization is more than just daydreaming. It's about creating a detailed mental movie of yourself successfully completing the task. Close your eyes and vividly imagine the process of doing the difficult thing. Picture the effort, the small steps, and most importantly, the feeling of accomplishment when you're done. When you visualize success, you are literally priming your brain for victory. You're creating neural pathways that make the action feel familiar and achievable, reducing the threat response of your limbic system. So, to recap our mental training program. 1. Start small. Use the 5-minute rule to overcome inertia. 2. Pair it up. Use habit stacking to make tasks more enjoyable. 3. Think big. Adopt a growth mindset to reframe challenges. 4. Talk right. Consciously replace negative self-talk. 5. See it first. Visualize your success. The key is to start with one of these methods today. Don't try to implement all 5 at once. Pick the one that resonates most with you and give it a try. Consistency is more important than intensity. Over time, these small actions will create a powerful snowball effect, and you'll find yourself naturally seeking out challenges. Training your mind to do difficult things isn't about becoming a robot who never feels fear or resistance. It's about building a mental toolkit to navigate those feelings effectively. It's about teaching your brain that discomfort is a temporary signal of growth, not a permanent threat. This is the path to true discipline, resilience, and personal development. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button to let us know. And in the comments below, I want to hear from you. What's one difficult thing you're going to tackle this week using one of these methods? Share your goal and hold yourself accountable. Subscribe for more videos on mastering your mindset, building discipline, and achieving your goals. Thank you for watching, and remember, the most difficult things in life often hold the greatest rewards. Train your mind and you can achieve anything.